Welcome. Okay, yeah, welcome everyone. Paper Badger stuff. So we launched last month. I thought we'd just go through a little debrief about how it went and what we should do maybe, and some next steps. Because I've been talking to a few people who wanted to jump in now that they know about the project and they see it places. So that's exciting. Except I forgot to tell everyone about this meeting. So I'm really sorry. Thank you for coming on such short notice.
Pleasure.
But yeah, so the launch happened. How did it all go for you guys?
That went great for us.
Yeah.
I think it was very smooth. We got implemented in a couple of days.
Mm.
We got a lot of great feedback. And I think the consensus is that it's something we want to run with. So
That's good.
really good.
Oh, welcome, Steph joined us. Hey, Steph. I don't see you. Oh, there she is.
Hey!
So Steph is the new Open Data Training Lead at the Science Lab.
Hi!
So I guess this is our Paper Badger project call. Yeah, so Brian, anything that we need to do on our end to make it work a little easier for you?
Oh, that's a good question. I think at the moment what we're doing right now is we're actually we're doing some work on our end we're actually going to scrape the API all the time for the papers and actually hold the information about the badges in our own system.
Okay.
So where we store all the alt metrics and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So we don't have to make a call every time we display a paper.
Yeah, yeah.
So it makes the system faster.
Yeah.
And we can throw the badges up all over the place.
So what we'll do is
that's what we're doing, I think, actually, even today. I think that's part of the dev plan.
Okay.
And then following that, I guess it's just a matter of seeing we can build into our workflows, sending out invitations to authors manually initially.
Mm-hmm.
So we just want to stay abreast of when that's more available as something we can do automatically through an API and things.
Yeah.
We'll integrate whatever features come up, or if we can help to develop them.
Yeah. So will you be issuing new badges through our system, then scraping that info, putting it into yours?
That's the way I've conceived it.
Okay.
If there are alternatives, I mean, assuming we would be doing it all through the central system.
Yeah, so it would be good to have all the information centrally. How are you guys?
Especially if we're picking it up, yeah.
Yeah. Also, I know. Yes, I know badge kit stuff isn't the fastest that we've been using. What have you guys been doing with? So you're scraping it and just hosting it locally?
I think basically what we'll do is for papers where we know we've made an invitation to the authors, we'll check on a regular basis whether they've registered badges or not. And if they have, then we'll just make a note so that we can display it automatically ourselves. And we can integrate it into other parts of the platform. We can sort of promote those papers a little bit more, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
We also have some other badges, like we're integrating the Open Science Framework badge as well. So we kind of want to be able to hold the badges in one back-end system ourselves and display them together.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't make much difference. It's just it means we're only making one scrape instead of scraping a call to your API being made every time someone uses it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So that should be life for you guys too.
Yeah, no, it's true. I just want to say if there's anything we could help on our end to make the system a little easier for you to use, because I know we haven't put a ton of development time into this, and the idea is we're going to keep making it better and faster.
Yeah, it's perfect.
So if you guys are like putting effort into your end, but it might be sorry, I'm still waking up. But if there are things we can implement on our side, I would really appreciate that, just to make it easier for others to jump in.
We'll get feedback from our dev team, and we're really happy to share everything we've done. Share the code as well when we're using it. I mean, some of it's it's just really specific to our system. Also, is any of the am I right? Am I right that they're California based? Any of the development team?
I'm in Toronto, but
You're in Toronto.
I think Rob's in the West Coast.
Okay, no, this is because for some reason I haven't taken a video example in Cisco, so I'll be down there in a couple of weeks. I can drop in and say hi as well.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, you're getting a bit echoey.
Oh, sorry.
But actually, when will you be in California? Because I'll be there soon, too.
First couple of weeks of November.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll be there October 28th till November 3rd-ish. Or 2nd.
Okay, probably around. I'll fire you an email.
Yeah. And I'm going to try to go to, so Rob just put a link to CodeFest. Orchid's having a CodeFest in the chat. So I'm going to try to show up the first day of that, if I can. So that might actually be a good spot for us to come and talk together.
Okay.
Yeah. It'd be great to actually have other projects outside of Orchid's narrow ecosystem go up and hack on something. So I think two of us on our team, we don't do Python at all, but we noticed the OSF framework doesn't authenticate users Orchid, so it's probably what we're going to work on.
Sweet. Good stuff.
Yeah, so Brian, I'd actually be really interested in talking to your devs and just seeing, instead of all that effort just going to your side, but seeing if it can be beneficial to other publishers that want to come in and use the system, just to make it easier for that. Yeah.
It's much more beneficial for us if everyone's using it.
Yeah. I think I caught all that. Sorry, it's a little echoey.
Yeah, just that it's much better if everybody uses it than just one or two.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I heard that one. So yeah, that's a good point. Thank you. All right, thanks, Brian. That was good feedback. Yeah, have you been able to issue new badges pretty easily? I know there's some people have to log in a couple times or something. Yeah.
When we were running it went pretty smoothly. I think one author had some temporary problems, which we never really understood. But we've only done it with 2 pages, so we haven't moved to everywhere yet. As soon as we know what changes are coming out, we should just go ahead and go manual registration, for example. Then, if that's the case, then we'll just start issuing.
Okay.
And we'll keep feeding back to our issues.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Brian. Cool. So that actually segues into a good question for Rob. I know you reported this issue where when people are logging in, it redirects them to the wrong URL. I don't know where that's happening. Do you have an idea, since you implemented our login stuff? It might be there, yeah, because I couldn't find it in our side anywhere, so it might be the actual OAuth package, which would be weird. Right, yeah.
Well, their maintenance on that package is not stellar. So maybe we'll switch it.
Okay.
Or maybe I'll just write one. Okay, so if you couldn't track down the issue, then you probably should just switch the package.
That might be it, okay. Make an issue.
Yeah, and I have that outstanding code with them. They haven't merged yet.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
And all they're doing is talking about their process and what it means and how it doesn't work.
Okay.
So, yeah, let's look at maybe. We're pretty busy at Orchid right now, so it might be maybe at the CodeFest I can go back to that, or somebody on your side can just look at it and switch it out.
Yeah. See, that might be a good place for someone to jump in on. Yeah, I'll see. We're busy because we have MozFest coming up right around the same time as your CodeFest, so we're also pretty busy on this end.
Yeah. So, and then you were asking about improvements. So yeah, I think chasing down bugs like that, and then the DOI encoding, did that get resolved?
Oh, no, I don't think it did.
Yeah, so that one's gonna be a little tricky for you guys.
Yeah.
I think you need to figure it out because one of the records that's broken in our system is yours.
Yeah, I remember that with the extra slash in there.
Yeah. So I would consider, that's stuff like that, and then just pure speed is really squash the bugs and speed up the system with caching is really really what you guys need to do. But
if you have a CDN, I'll talk to our sysops guy more. Yeah. Actually, Brian, can you mute? There's weird feedback.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think I can. I muted you. Okay. Sorry, Brian.
So yeah, and then and we published a blog post for you guys. So that's really the only news we have.
Okay.
We did a blog post.
Yay! And it works on Orchid, so that's really exciting.
Yes, it works on Orchid. So that's we had that panic when we had to rewrite the loading of the widget, but now it works. It works great. It just loads for people. I think speed does matter. So sometimes people click and they'll be like, "Oh, it's not there," and then it shows up.
Yeah. Actually, I made an issue for that just to at least put a little loading spinner at first. That would help a little bit. So happening. Yeah.
Okay, sure. But yeah, it might be hard to style the loading spinner for everybody's site. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Give it a try.
We'll think about that.
But maybe maybe we'll try to jump back in when we get over this our own Orchid stuff.
Yeah, I think when I'm at CodeFest, I think this is what I'll have time to work on this.
Okay, cool. Well, we could definitely break somebody off to help too. So
okay, that'd be really nice.
Maybe I'll throw Will into the fire.
Another question: were you planning on, because we also have the endpoint now where you can get all the badges for a specific user just in total? Do you think that will go anywhere in Orchid?
So originally, I think we were going to do all their badges at the top, but then we decided to do the badges per DOI in the work. So I think we're going to stick to that. I don't know. There's also you guys also now support the endpoint where we can do the user ID and the DOI.
Yeah.
Which is really nice. I don't think we switched over to that.
Okay.
Which we should. So right now we just do I think we're just doing the DOI and loading all the DOIs, which doesn't always make sense because sometimes the person's not even in it. So I'll file a ticket for that, and that's an easy fix. We'll get that done soon.
Okay.
I think what you see is probably where we're going to be for a while. And, we definitely want to make improvements and stuff like that, but I think visually it kind of works for us.
Yeah.
And then architecturally it doesn't put a high load on our servers, so I think we're happy with the display. But over time, as it builds out, then maybe we'll change it. But it's going to take a few years for badges to take over the world.
It's true, yeah. That's fair. I just realized, Al is not on this call. He's our API person. Okay. But he did implement all those endpoints, which is nice.
Yes, very nice. So you can thank him from us.
Yeah, I will do that when we talk to him. Cool. So fixing bugs, I think we'll just focus on those things and speeding up the system. Deng reached out about testing again, so we might implement more tests, which is always good. And we've had a couple of people want to do documentation, so I'll reach out to them too. Cool. Any other questions from you guys? Oh, here, I'll unmute you, Brian. Okay.
Thanks, I'm Brian. Always has a line for which looks like something. One thing we're very keen on is expanding badges to include peer review.
Okay, yeah.
So I don't know what kind of timeline would make sense in terms of potentially being able to look at that. So that the actual publisher we could ask peer review as well.
Yeah.
But it's probably not very good.
There is.
What identifier are you going to use for the peer reviews?
Well, I guess Well, that would to be ORCID for the reviewer, and the DOI for the ORCID. Exactly the same as for the author. And it would be great if having done a peer review, you're here on your ORCID profile. Awesome.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we would really love to do that because for a large number of professors we work with peer review recognition is a really big topic.
Would like a simple peer review badge work for you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Potentially you could then differentiate. You could say I did the statistics peer review, or I did the data, or just the overall paper. So it might actually be worth us doing the research instructions and get some feedback.
Yeah.
For example, we have data journals where the type of peer review is different to the research journal. But of course, I guess the key thing is if we did that, we'd want to do it in a way that would work for other publishers and wouldn't be our own branch of the system.
Yeah. On the technical side, we could just add more badges, but we need images too. On the, I know we are implementing the taxonomy that was made by Project Credit, so they decided on these badges and spec them out after like lots of surveys and feedback from the community. So it might be helpful if we did something similar for peer review badges, or if yeah, and then we can slot them in. But
yeah, do you have the documents from that project? I mean, it could also be that they actually did have a lot of information about peer review badges in there, but they just decided to prioritize them.
Sure, yeah, there's, here it is, I'll put the link.
Because we could also, if we were to go down that track, just follow their methodology.
Yeah.
In terms of writing feedback.
Yeah, so they had like a working group implementations. Also, I'm not sure, so one of the badges is called Writing Review. Maybe that's what they meant for peer review, but I'm not sure. Yeah.
Writing review sounds like it's more within the writing process.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, I think it's actual peer review badges because those badges are assigned to authors. So
yeah.
But yeah, so I think the other side of it is that these badges will be displayed in a different place as well. So authors will be able to claim a peer review badge.
But I think that, that's actually a good next step, or a good next, something to look at. So trying to identify some peer review badges.
Yeah, and so be really happy to lead on that.
Okay.
Takes much of a college regard.
Yeah. It's
something we've been wanting to do for years.
Yeah. No, I would love it if you could take the lead on that, Brian.
Okay.
Then once we have a set and then some images, we can easily just put those in our system. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Awesome. I'm going to mute you again, Brian.
Okay. Thanks.
There you go. Okay. Oh dear.
So,
we heard everything, but yeah. yeah, Rob?
So yeah, the peer, I didn't catch everything Brian said, but we probably should have a future meeting about it. There's a few things that are a little complicated about peer reviews right now, at least from our end. Some of them aren't grouped. Well, how do I put this? Some of them they won't always have DOIs, and then some publishers want to attribute the work of peer reviews in different ways. So some want to do it per a work which would have a referencing DOI, and others want to not have it more anonymous than that. And in our system, the rules around displaying them, down the road, you could have 400 peer reviews displayed as one on your ORCID record. So how do we deal with those corner cases? So anyhow, when we don't have Robot Brian, we should have another meeting.
Okay, it's good. It's good. I'll make sure Friday was working this out.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'll probably loop in Laura for that one since she's doing a lot of policy stuff. So I'm usually just in the back rooms making things work.
It's more fun that way. Cool. Will, did you have anything?
No, nothing to add. Abby.
Thanks for joining. It's fun having you here.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I hope that I'll be able to make some contributions, more solid contributions very soon. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember I did assign an issue to you a long time ago.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's like fetching the info from Orchid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, as Rob said, maybe I can spend some time at the Code Fest on some badges related stuff. That would be really nice.
Yeah. So, I only get to see Will like twice a year.
Oh really?
So you better show up. It's one of your few chances to meet Will in person.
Oh, that's fun. I'm excited now.
Great.
Okay. On an administrative side, I was thinking of making a mailing list for this project because I'm getting tired of keeping track of all the emails. I don't know why I thought that would be a good idea for so long. But you may all get invites to join a mailing list longer than 24 hours in advance to a meeting. Okay, and then people can sign up if they want to hear what we're up to. Cool. Yes, I will make a mailing list. Okay, so that's all I have now. Thank you all for your hard work. And I think we have some good action points. Yeah.
Great.
Excellent.
Congratulations.
Just a quick one. As you say, I'm going to get the way for this in Miami. So unless you want to relocate. So also try and catch up offline.
I can't. Were you just saying we couldn't understand you?
Sorry. I won't be able to wait for this test. Unfortunately. I'll send
an email, please.
Yes.
Thank you, Brian. Okay, I'll make a mailing list. We'll work on bug fixing and stuff for the next while, and peer review badges are on, or like handling peer review somehow. It's like on our horizon, and we have some will time. Exciting.
Excellent.
So thank you, everyone. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. In San Francisco.